I'm starting to hate my autistic best friend. I feel like I'm a jerk for this, but I'm really starting to hate my autistic best friend. She self-diagnosed herself a couple of years ago, which is fine by me. I really don't care about that. But I've been thinking about our friendship, and I'm really beginning to hate her. But I feel like it's wrong because she is autistic. And I know she has trouble with social cues, so it isn't her fault necessarily. However, she treats me really awful, and I'm really getting fed up with it. We met from a mutual friend and quickly became close. We would just share memes and talk about stuff we liked. However, I realized it was very one-sided pretty quickly. Throughout our friendship, I feel like I am always the one to contribute. I have bought her lots of gifts throughout our friendship: clothes, stuffed animals, shoes, etc. Yet she has never once given me a gift of any sort. She just talks about herself, how hot she is, details about her intimate life, what she is doing, and what she's up to, but never asks about me or what I'm doing. I feel like I can't even talk to her about anything because it just turns into her talking about herself. I once told her that my mom had just fallen into a coma, and I was really stressed out and worried, and all she did was say, "Uh-oh," then started to talk about how hot she looked in an outfit. Another time, I told her that I had just gotten into a car accident and was a bit shaken up, and she didn't even acknowledge it and just started to talk about the intimacy she had the night before. I started a new birth control, and it sent me into a depressive spiral just from the new hormones. I told her about it, but in response, she sent me photos of her butt and asked if she was thick or not. A few years ago, I was in a depressive spiral and attempted to unalive and was hospitalized. When I was back home and I texted her why I was gone for a few days, she just heart-reacted my message and then started talking about her breasts and how she thought they were getting bigger. Things like this just constantly add up and make me feel like she doesn't even see me as a person. I once told her about 2 years ago that I felt like she doesn't treat me equally in our friendship, and she told me that it was her autism that makes it hard to have relationships and that I can't be upset at her for it since she cannot control it. I just feel like a jerk if I was to cut off the friendship since I do understand she has autism and relationship social cues are difficult, but I don't even feel respected whatsoever, and it depresses me to be friends with someone like this.